Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin, and before we get to, well, welcome first of all. Before we get to our card of the day, here's a little message and a bit of a promotion from me. Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin with another one of those pop-up days where the salon is not really doing a whole lot, and I thought, well, I'm going to close the doors over there and open the doors for psychic readings. So if you're interested in getting a 20-30 minute reading with the cards, or even talking to one of your spirit friends, especially right before Valentine's, here's what I've got going on. You can see it here. Since Valentine's psychic readings, throwing cards and speaking with the guides, $45 prepaid. Friday, February the 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Eastern time. So if you're on the West Coast, it would be starting at 8 in the morning and finishing at 2 in the afternoon. But those times are flexible for those who might need a bit of an adjustment. There's a QR code right there for the website, and then here is a QR code for the pop-up right there. I've overlaid it. Let me get rid of this one so that you can, there. So there you are. There's the QR code for the pop-up promotion. I hope to see you. I hope you'll make it. Until next time, lots of love and bye for now. All right, I hope you didn't mind that shameless little plug for a day of, or an afternoon of readings this coming Friday, the 9th of February. All right, so let's get on with our card of the day. We're using Angel Wisdom Tarot deck by Radley Valentine with illustrations by Dan Craig. And our card of the week is from the Divine Masters Oracle by Kyle Gray with illustrations by Jennifer Hawkyard. Our card of the week is Commander Ashtar, Leadership Activation. It's time to evolve. It's time to trust in our abilities. It's time to move forward. This bloody camera is having trouble with that pink card. Look, if I take that pink card away, it goes away. It stops. See? Well, still having trouble focusing. It's a day like that today. Anyway, so our isms are: abundance is linked to the frequency of your heart. Whatever you give of yourself to others, wherever you are being philanthropic, kind, caring, generous, all that generosity is not going unnoticed. It comes back. The challenge is we want to give sometimes in order to receive. That's manipulation. I'm not saying that's what we're doing, but this is why this is important. All right, the other one is I claim abundance and financial freedom in my life. You got to claim it if you want it. And let's get on with our card of the day. All right, ladies, Gertrude and Beatrice, how many times do we shuffle? 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. And she's saying pick one, so I'm going to fan them out. Pick one. This is the one I want to pick. Oh, look at this. I like this. A 7. So, interestingly enough, this is a number 8 day. And a number 8 day really talks about being visionary, focusing on business, being prosperous, being ambitious, setting your sights to being a powerful leader in your chosen field. It's also about abundance and prosperity. And the question perhaps we should ask on an 8 day is, what can we do to expand the energy of that? What can you do in your life to expand that energy? How can you get that word out there? How can you increase your bandwidth of energy? It's about wise career choices, focusing on joy and happiness. And this card, along with the 8 day, is how hard work is paying off. Angel Gabriel's right here. The number 10 card from the Major Arcana is linked to this. It is like seeds that were planted a while ago, efforts for investments that will be rewarded. Today is a day like money falling out of the sky. An 8 day works with the King of Earth, or the King of Pentacles, which, you know, in traditional tarot decks is the last card as you go through that. So I'd say that this is a really good day for basically harvesting and knowing that whatever you've done, and for whoever you've done it for, is really going to pay off for you. But you've been patient, you persevered, you've shown slow measurable progress, so the rewards are coming in today for your efforts. You're reaching your preliminary goals, and it's not the day to be stuck in worry. It isn't the day to be stuck in strife, to be stuck in problems. What else? I'm not sure what else I can say about that. This card today is about patience and faith, but I'm already getting a message that your prayers are being answered. You've got to focus on joy. You've got to focus on that feeling of abundance. You've got to focus on how and where your heart is opening up and being brave. It can feel as though, we might have come to a standstill. Sometimes it can feel like that, but we haven't. Plans, and just like these plants in the garden, this lady's watering them. She's got everything that she needs to move forward. And then, with Archangel Gabriel right here at the helm, leading this charge forward, I don't think there's anything to really worry about. Sometimes these readings, when they come to me, I want there to be great epiphanies, and I want there to be great, huge aha moments. But I want to add to that, every day is an aha moment. Every day is a day where we get to look at, this happened, that happened. And I'd say maybe get into your journal and sort of find out where it was before, where abundance actually did come into fruition for you, and you did well. I say seeds that were planted way back when are going to come into fruition. You've got Commander Ashtar leading your activation. We are in a bit of a, we've got some clashes coming up astrology wise. Mars and Pluto is one. It's not really until next week. Tomorrow we have that dark moon. That's right before the new moon, right after the previous moon has done its full cycle. There's that little breezeway there. A wonderful time I like meditating in that time, the dark moon. Sorting through, have I asked for everything that I've wanted? Have I gotten everything I wanted? And then I start, okay, well, let's just continue with that. The new moon is bringing in new dreams, new wishes. Always starts with gratitude. Always starts with being grateful for friends, grateful for food, grateful for abundance, grateful for what we are grateful for. When we claim that gratitude, we also claim an abundance and freedom. Not that many people do it. We are living in this culture. When I say culture, it's like a consciousness that's going around where things are doom and gloom because they're different. And any time that things are different and they show up differently, there's an opportunity to behave differently. There's an opportunity to find a different way of doing what might seem a similar thing. I don't think what else I've got to say, ladies. Gertrude is sitting back saying, no, you're good. I don't know why I always see this energy and this spirit eating something delicious. It's either a Danish or a donut or some kind of cake. And here's what I see her doing. She's sitting back again with her feet on the table, licking. She's doing this, whatever she's got on her sticky fingers. She's rinsing it off. Oh gosh. Okay, so what with a mouthful of creamy mess, whatever that is she's eating, which I think is delightful. She is saying, don't mock me. You all want a slice of chocolate cake. And she said, why not have a jelly donut, some chocolate cake, a big mug of tea? In other words, indulge yourself is what the message is. Not so much go out there and start bunking up on sugar. I know I would like go in a diabetic coma if that happened. But The fun, the life, the joy, the frivolity of just go treat yourself. Treat yourself well. We should treat ourselves well because we're always enough. We're plenty. We're more than enough. We're here doing what we're doing. It's not a time to be filled with, okay, oh dear, I don't know, I'm not sure, need help. This can sometimes backfire when we're feeling like we're helping other people more than we're helping ourselves. Woo, that's a bit of a difficult one. That is a difficult one. Here's why. We're light, we're bright, we're shining out there in the universe, doing our thing. We're glimmering, we're glistening. We walk into a room and we should be lighting it up because that's who we are. That's where our roots are. That's where our heavens are. We're all in it. We haven't been allowed to be all in it for so long. Now we are. And the difference, okay, Beatrice, I know you got it because it's on my, I feel tingling down this side. She's saying, okay, dears. Okay, dears. She's sitting like this. The difference is other people want it. They want what we have. And we tend to give, and give, and give. And we're not putting back in. We're not replenishing. It's why a lot of spiritual leaders and readers and folks who do a lot of this work, I'm experiencing it this week with some tightness in my shoulders and my neck and my mid-back, which is carrying the load. It's this. If you ever get that, it's this carrying the load. It is time to lift up, open out, and expand your chest wall, expand your heart, but expand it for yourself. A meditation that I tend to do is to see that light, and it can be any color light. I like pale, pale, pale pink, and I like pale, pale white, because that's self-love. And it comes in from up in here as if as if you're standing on a stage and the spotlights are bright, and you can't see the audience, but you're on the stage and this bright light is coming. You can put whatever filter you want on the bright light, but just stand on this spotlight and let that light drown into this part of your body, and then get the feeling of what that feeling feels like. It could be blue, green, whatever that color is, and then let that expand outward so it's about an inch or so outside your body and all the way down into the earth and rooting you to the earth. It doesn't matter what color it is. For self-love and for filling up on that, mine is always pale pink, almost to the point of where I can see maybe white on the left and gold on the left and then pink on the right, and they kind of fuse together. You visualize what you visualize because you're different to me. And then just sit with it. You can put some music on. This is how replenishing, recharging your internal spiritual batteries will allow you to then give authentically, to give abundantly, to give. That's when they say abundance is linked to the frequency of your heart. Your heart has to be on a higher frequency for that abundance to match up with it. Am I making sense? I hope I am. Anything to add, Beatrice? No, she says that's exactly how it goes. It's exactly how it works. We all have to remember now, Commander Ashtar here, that we are an extension of God's love, universal love, source love, creator's love, and we're on, like meaning the button's pushed to on, the power's flowing through, and it's time to learn these things. So when it comes to somebody saying, I need, I want, I've got to have, and it's a little bit manipulative, you'll know it's being manipulative because it feels awkward and it feels tough and it feels difficult. That's the second part of this little bit of boundaries. As light workers, we are used to coming from an automatic yes. We have to learn to say, not right now, not at the moment. I'm not sure about that. Can I get back to you? I want to make sure we're all on the same page. It's difficult because those who are used to taking and not giving, the frequency of their heart is a little lower. You can also compromise. That's a huge one. I'm willing to do this, but I'm not willing to do all of that. Particularly if you know that it's really difficult for you to do that. And mostly I'm talking about coming up with money, cash, because this is where our abundance linked to the light, the love, the joy, the peace, the harmony, all of those things that we're about is matching up with the opposite. You can't see the light unless there's darkness. So we're getting, that's why that Chiron energy astrologers talk about. You've got to sort of work the light into those dark cracks. I'm hoping I'm making sense here and not babbling again, because I've got this thing that once this information starts flowing in, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Afterwards it does. That's it. Close it down is what she's saying. All right, my friends, lots of love. Thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and expanding this. I love chatting with you. I love commenting on your comments. Until next time, bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.